welcome back to the channel. Look who's finally come crawling back to the internet for some validation. Right, in this video we're going to be fitting this lovely steering wheel. It is a Canada wheel made in Italy. I had to wait a little while for that, so yeah, hence the lack of content. It's roughly the same diameter as the OEM wheel, which I can't remember what it is, but I'll find it out and I'll stick it up in the screen here. And it does have some nice grey stitching, because unfortunately at the time of ordering mine they only gave you the option of grey or blue, and now they do red. Well, is what it is. We've also got a steering solutions bracket, so we can reuse our OEM switches to retain cruise control, volume and the like, which is very nice. We have an NRG Boss, and we have an NRG quick release. Illegal. So we're going to be fitting all of that stuff. Obviously we need to talk about the elephant in the room. If you're doing all of this, you're removing your airbag, which makes your car substantially less safer. I'm not going to give you a safety lecture. You're all fucking grown-ups. You know, if you want to take it out, take it out. If you don't. You might have to deal with the consequences at MOT time. My circumstances have changed. I no longer have to daily the Civic, which is good for me. So yeah, there we go. So we're going to change the steering wheel and hopefully quick release and switches. So stick around if that's what you want to see. Let's get on with it. First thing we need to do is disconnect the battery. So we'll do that. Just whack it off with a 10mm. You know how to do a battery. Moving on. On each side of the steering wheel, we've got 2 bolts we have to undo. Okay, that works. So I'll just push down on the top of that yellow thing. It's going to give me a bit more wiggle room. So yeah, you can take that off from underneath and probably get to the plug rather than doing what I was doing. Pull that. Yeah, boy. There you go. Yeah, it's just that white one, and then we're going to have to push the airbag one back through. There you go, she's off. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I just wanted to go through this little bit now, what's in my mind. We've got the NRG hub at the back, and then we've got the steering solution switch plate in front. You'll see on the switch plate at the bottom, at the kind of like the 7 o'clock and 5 o'clock position, you've got some cutouts. These cutouts obviously to allow your cables to go through, and you can see how the cables there aren't under tension, so they're not trapped. And then on this side you can see there's quite a few more cables coming through, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult on this side. Bearing in mind, on top of this you're either going to put a steering wheel, a Boss extension, or you're going to put your quick release hub. For me it's this quick release hub. So you wouldn't normally have these bolts here. This would sit on top and it would be bolted. So you've only got a little gap under here, and I don't know if that camera over there is going to pick it up, but basically you've only got the thickness of the plate to allow for the cables to come through. What you don't want to do is be pinching these cables when you bolt this down onto the edge of the switch plate. So just something to be aware of. I know I'm doing a lot of waffling. I need to put some tape on this as well, just to protect these cables, and that's going to obviously add some extra bulk, but I'm hoping we can just find a nice little way of getting in there. Obviously as the whole Boss rotates, the switch and connector rotates with it, so it's not going to snag the cables as it rotates. This is all just a bit of a dry run. I'm going to tidy this up now with some tape, and we'll get back to you in a minute. Just wanted to show you the back of the Boss as well. So you can see you've got 2 holes that line up with these 2 pins, and then you've got this line in the middle that lines up with the green thing inside. I don't actually know what that is. I'm hoping that's like the indicator self-cancelling thing. You'll see I've cut some cables from this. These went to the other plugs, the other green plugs. I don't need them. I wanted to deepen it, but I couldn't manage it, so I've just cut them. To remove this, there's just a little tab underneath. And then pull. That's how you get that out. Pretty? No. Functional? I hope so. Okay, let's talk about the airbag side of things. I took the airbag plug off the back of the steering wheel. I've tested these. These are 2 ohm resistors. Hopefully you'll be able to see. I've got a number 2 on the end. You may or may not be able to see that, but you have to take my word for it. I've tried these, they do work. So all you're basically going to do is you're going to take, you've got 4 cables coming out here, 2 orange, 2 red, and you just literally connect the red to red and the orange to the orange. And that's it. And then you've got to find somewhere in the back of the boss to put it all. So that's obviously the front of the boss. Around the back of the boss, what I'm going to try and do is plug this in and then feed it around this external space here. Maybe like that. So we're going to solder them together, and then we're going to plug that in there. Then the white. So yeah, airbag, the airbag plug connected to your 2 ohm resistors in the back of here, and then when that goes on, we're going to feed this white block through here and plug it into there. That's the plan. So a lot of faffing about, and my soldering's terrible, so I ended up just using these bootlace crimp things. Yeah, it's not good. So plan is, let's just make sure this works. So airbag light, yeah, fair enough. So here we've got the little 2 resistors. Well, the resistors are actually in here. So plug that in. Airbag light's gone. Hopefully you can see that. If I pull out this, airbag light comes back on. Okay, well that works then. So I'll just tidy this up a little bit. Might be a bit too much cable to deal with. I might end up regretting this, but we'll see. Should have staggered those fittings as well. Never mind. Get off. So the idea is, as I think I've shown already, there is mine. What the fuck? Oh, I don't know it's over there. Oh, fuck, it's on the bench. One airbag loom. That's gonna sit in there like that. So that's how I'm arranging the airbag loom. Try and keep this all straight if I can. Feed that through there. Come on, sausage. Should probably have disconnected the battery again, whatever. Okay, bit fiddly. Get in there. There it is, tidied up a little bit. We've got our 2 horn connectors to connect up. I've showed you that already. That's these. It's pretty obvious which one goes. The yellow one goes into this one with the fitting on it, and the black one goes to the black. So now we have to fit this, fit that, connect the horn together, screw that all together, making sure we have enough clearance in our little cutouts for both the cables. That's about it, really. I suppose I should just get on with it. Oh, there's a short there somewhere. There we go, that's the horn connected. As you've just heard, it works. We've got to tighten this up. We'll do that at the end. Actually, we can't, can we? Got to do it now. That's not coming off. Put in the bolts. I don't even know, it doesn't look straight at the moment, but there you go. Okay, last thing to do to make the horn work on my steering wheel and my setup, I need another one of these connectors to go on here, so I need to cut that off. Oops. Yeah, I need to cut that off and put another one of these on. So let's go and do that. That's the horn now put in, the two cables connected. Hopefully, ding, haha, works. Right, that's cool. And then check and see if we've got an airbag light. Bye bye. So, you probably can't see that, guys, but yeah, airbag light has gone. So there you go. Obviously, they haven't driven it on the road yet. I don't know if the cruise control buttons work. Oh, they do, look. If I press the button, oh, I'm shaking. Cruise on, cruise off. Cruise on, cruise off. Let's try the radio. Channel button works. Volume. Mode. Alright, well, that about wraps it up then. Everything works. I'm not sure if it's all centralised or not, but when we take it out for a spin, I was just going to put these other bolts in. I've dropped one under the seat, so I've got to go find that. But yeah, that's how you install your aftermarket steering wheel with a quick release and retain your buttons, courtesy of Steering Solutions and Narita Dogfight. Just need a little badge for here now, don't we? Bye!